Imagine a country with over 1500 lakes, mountains covering 60% of its land, trains that are almost never late, home of world's best chocolate and cheese paradise. Welcome to Switzerland. Switzerland has a population of around 9 to 9.1 million people. Many people think its capital is Zurich. Actually, Bern serves as the federal city where the government is located, but Switzerland technically has no official capital. One of the world's richest country doesn't even have an official capital. Sounds strange, right? Switzerland has 4 official languages. German about 62%, French 23%, Italian 8% and Roman less than 1%. About 60% of the Switzerland is covered by Alps. Switzerland is consistently ranked among the safest countries in the world. Its low crime rate and scenic landscape makes it a perfect destination for solo travelers. Swiss people enjoy one of the world's highest life expectancies thanks to their excellent healthcare, clean air and active lifestyles. Switzerland is consistently ranked among the world's most expensive countries for tourists. Zurich is where medieval history meets modern luxury, making it one of the most livable cities of Europe. Zurich is the largest city in Switzerland and is known as country's financial, cultural and innovational hub. Zurich is one of the world's best leading financial centers, home to major international banks, insurance companies and global businesses. The old town of Zurich is filled with medieval streets, historic churches, colorful buildings, boutique shops and traditional cafes. Zurich has more than 50 museums and over 100 art galleries. From its medieval old town and world's famous shopping street to its crystal clear lake and breathtaking mountain view, Zurich perfectly blends history, culture, nature and modern life. Whether you're exploring ancient churches, tasting Swiss chocolate or relaxing by the lake, Zurich offers an unforgettable Swiss experience. With its charming old town, iconic wooden bridge, and breathtaking alpine backdrop, Lucerne looks like a real-life postcard. Lucerne is often called the gateway of central Switzerland, famous for its medieval architecture, crystal clear lake, and stunning mountain scenery. The old town of Lucerne features colorful fresco-painted buildings, cobblestone street, historic squares, traditional Swiss cafe and shop. Lucerne hosts numerous cultural events throughout the year, including the world's famous Lucerne Festival, attracting top orchestras and musicians from all around. From the historic Chapel Bridge and charming old town to the crystal clear water of Lake Lucerne and the majestic Swiss Alps, Lucerne offers the perfect blend of history, culture and natural beauty. So, whether you're exploring medieval streets or cruising across the lake, this enchanting and enhancing city is the destination you'll never forget. Geneva is where world diplomacy meets breathtaking natural beauty. Geneva is known as the capital of peace because it hosts numerous international organizations and diplomatic institutions as Geneva to the United Nations office. Geneva is internationally famous for its luxury Swiss watches, premium Swiss chocolate and fine jewelry. Peoples from over 180 nationalities live and work in Geneva, making it one of the Europe's most international and diverse cities. From its medieval old town and world's famous shopping street to its crystal clear lake and breathtaking mountain view, Zurich perfectly blends history, culture, nature and modern life. So whether you're exploring its charming old town or enjoying a lakeside sunset, Geneva offers a truly unforgettable Swiss experience. Bern City may be Switzerland's unofficial capital, but its peaceful street and medieval beauty make it feel like a city frozen in time. The Stadtglocke is one of the city's most iconic landmarks. Bern City is the home to Federal Palace of Switzerland, where the Switzerland Parliament and Federal Council meet. The famous physicist Albert Einstein lived in Bern City in 1903 to 1905, where he developed the idea that led to the theory of relativity. His former residence, The Einstein House is now a museum. Interlaken is known as the adventure capital of Switzerland, attracting the thrill seekers and nature lovers from around the world. Nested between two crystal clear lakes and surrounded by the Swiss Alps, Interlaken is the ultimate destination for adventure. The name Interlaken means between lakes, as the town lies between the two lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz. Interlaken is famous for its exciting outdoor activities, which includes paragliding, helicopter tours, skydiving, hiking, and mountain biking. Whether you're soaring through the sky on a paraglider, cruising across the crystal clear lakes, or using Interlaken as your gateway to the majestic Swiss Alps, this charming town offers the perfect blend of adventure and natural beauty. It's no wonder why Interlaken is of Switzerland's most unforgettable destination. Some of the world's most beautiful train journeys are here in Switzerland. Bernina Express. Its route crosses mountains, glaciers, tunnels, and picturesque villages. Imagine crossing glaciers, turquoise lake, towering mountain, and even an international border, all from a comfort of a train. It is recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2008. It is one of the few railway lines in the world to receive this honor because of its remarkable engineering and harmony with the alpine landscape. Glacier Express. Another legendary Swiss train is the Glacier Express. Nicknamed as the slowest express train in the world, takes around 8 hours and passes over 291 bridges and around 91 tunnels. Golden Pass Express. The Golden Pass Express links Montreux and Interlaken. Highlight of this journey includes Lake Geneva, vineyards, traditional Swiss villages, and alpine scenery. It combines luxury with breathtaking views. Lake Lucerne is considered as one of the most scenic lakes in Switzerland, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, charming villages, and crystal-clear water. Fed by alpine rivers and glacier, Lake Lucerne is famous for its exceptionally clean water, which reflects the surrounding mountain like a mirror on a calm day. The lake is perfect for kayaking, paddle boarding, sailing, swimming, and windsurfing. Stretching across two countries, Lake Geneva is one of the Europe's most spectacular natural treasures. About 60% of the lake belongs to Switzerland, while the remaining 40% lies in France. Lake Geneva is the largest lake in Switzerland and one of the largest freshwater lakes in Western Europe. Lake Geneva has a unique crescent or half-moon shape stretching across 73 kilometers from east to west. Lake Geneva is famous for scenic boat cruises, historic paddle steamers, sunset cruise, and luxury dinner cruises. Where vibrant city life meets breathtaking natural beauty. Welcome to Lake Zurich. Lake Zurich was formed around 20,000 years ago by the glacier during the last ice age, shaping the landscape seen today. The lake stretches approximately 42 kilometers in length and reaches a maximum width of about 3.8 kilometers. The beautiful Limmat River actually begins its journey from Lake Zurich. Lake Zurich offers dinner cruise, sunset cruise, and ferry service connecting the lakeside town. Nestled between mountains and shared by two countries, Lake Lugano blends Swiss beauty and Italian charm. Lake Lugano is a stunning glacier lake shared by Switzerland and Italy. The lakeside of city Lugano is known for its palm side promenades, elegant parks, luxury shopping, and lively cafes. One of the best ways to experience Lake Lugano is by taking a boat cruise, which offers a breathtaking views of surrounding mountains, villages, and waterfront villas. Although it's called Lake Lugano, but about 63% of the lake lies in the Switzerland and 37% in Italy, with its crystal clear turquoise water and breathtaking mountain sceneries. Oceanian Lake is one of the Switzerland's true natural wonders. Oceanian Lake is surrounded by dramatic cliffs, forests, and snow-capped peaks. Thousands of years ago, a massive landslide blocked the valley, creating the natural lake seen today. The lake's vibrant blue-green color comes from the glacier needles suspended in the water, creating its famous turquoise appearance. With its perfect pyramid shape, the Matterhorn is one of the most photographed mountain on Earth. The Matterhorn is one of the most recognizable mountain in the world and has become the symbol of Switzerland. The Matterhorn rises to an impressive 14,692 feet above the sea level, making it one of the highest peaks in the Alps. The famous Toblerone chocolate bar was inspired by the Matterhorn's distinct pyramid shape. The Matterhorn has appeared in countless postcards, travel documentaries, advertisements, movies, and even inspired attractions such as Matterhorn bobsled roller coaster at the Disneyland Park, making it one of the world's most recognizable natural landmarks. If there is one place to witness the true beauty of the Matterhorn, it's the Gornergrat. Gornergrat is one of the most famous viewpoints in Switzerland, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the Matterhorn and surrounding Alps. The Gornergrat stands at an altitude of 10,135 feet above the sea level, making it one of the highest easily accessible mountain viewpoints in Europe. The viewing platform offers one of the world's most famous view of the Matterhorn, making it a favorite destination for photographers and nature lovers. Thanks to its 360-degree panoramic view, Gornergrat is one of the most photographed locations in Switzerland, especially during sunrise and sunset. Nicknamed as the Queen of the Mountain, Mount Rigi offers one of the most breathtaking panoramic views in Switzerland. Because of its spectacular 360-degree panoramic views over the Swiss Alps and surrounding lakes, Mount Rigi rises to 5,899 feet above the sea level, offering sweeping views without requiring a strenuous climb. Mount Rigi is one of the Switzerland's most famous places to watch sunrise or sunset, attracting photographers from all around the world. Unlike many alpine peaks, Mount Rigi can be reached without any technical climbing, making it one of the Switzerland's most accessible mountain summits for visitors of all ages. Towering over Lucerne, Mount Pilatus offers one of the most breathtaking panoramic views in all of the Switzerland. Mount Pilatus is often called as the Dragon Mountain, as according to the locals, dragon with healing power once lived in its caves and cliffs. Mount Pilatus reaches an elevation of 6,982 feet above the sea level. Sunrise and sunset from Mount Pilatus are especially famous, with golden light illuminating the Alps and Lake Thun below. Just a minute away from the city of Zurich, Uetliberg offers one of the best panoramic views in Switzerland. Uetliberg is known as the Zurich's mountain, offering spectacular panoramic views of the city, Lake Zurich and Swiss Alps. Uetliberg rises to 2,858 feet above the sea level, making it an easy and popular escape into nature for both locals and visitors. At the summit stands the Kulm observation tower. The tower rewards the visitor with an even more spectacular panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. Despite being just a short train ride from downtown Zurich, Uetliberg feels like a completely different world, offering peaceful forests, mountain views, and fresh alpine air within the minutes of Switzerland's largest city. If you want the best view of Interlaken, Kulm is the place to be. Kulm is one of the famous viewpoints overlooking Interlaken, offering one of the most breathtaking panoramas in Swiss Alps. One of Kulm's biggest attractions is the two-lake bridge, a glass-floored observation platform that extends over the mountainside, offering thrilling views hundreds of meters above the valley. Standing on the two-lake bridge feels like floating above the Swiss Alps. Because Kulm offers panoramic view of two lakes, three famous alpine peaks, and a town of Interlaken all at once, it's often called as one of the best viewpoints in the Switzerland. Welcome to the top of Europe, where snow and ice can be enjoyed all year round. Jungfraujoch is famously known as the top of Europe because it is home to Europe's highest railway station. The Jungfraujoch railway station reaches to an altitude of 11,332 feet, making it the highest railway station in Europe. Inside the glacier is the famous Ice Palace, featuring tunnels and sculptures carved entirely from ice. The Jungfraujoch railway station was completed in 1912 after 16 years of construction, with workers carving tunnels through the solid rocks at extreme altitude. An engineering achievement still amazes visitors today. Welcome to the highest cable car station in Europe, where snow and glacier can be enjoyed all year round. Matterhorn Glacier Paradise is the highest cable car station in Europe, located at an altitude of 12,740 feet. It features luxurious cabins with panoramic windows. Some cabins have glass floors, offering breathtaking views straight down to the glacier below. The summit station features a cinema lounge where visitors can watch short films about the Alps, glaciers, mountaineering, and Matterhorn. Just feel the roar of Europe's largest waterfall as the millions of liters of water crashes every second. The Rhine Falls is the largest waterfall in the Europe by water flow, making it one of the Switzerland's most spectacular natural attractions. The Rhine Fall is located near the historic town of Schaffhausen, about an hour drive or a train ride from Zurich. The height of over 75 feet and width of 492 feet. One of Rhine Falls' most iconic feature is the giant rock standing in the middle of the waterfall. Visitors can take a boat ride to the rock or climb a staircase to a viewing platform for an unforgettable 360-degree view. Rhine Fall has appeared in several documentaries, travel programs, and movies, thanks to its dramatic scenery and natural beauty. Imagine 10 powerful waterfalls thundering inside a mountain. That's the incredible Trummelback Falls. Trummelback Falls are the largest underground waterfalls in Europe, hidden inside a mountain in a beautiful Lucerne valley. The Trummelback Fall consists of 10 interconnected waterfalls, all flowing through the narrow tunnels and the deep rock gorges inside the mountain. Over thousands of years, the rushing glacial water has carved twisting tunnels, smooth rock walls, and deep caverns inside the mountain. Unlike most of the waterfalls, visitors can walk through tunnels, galleries, and viewing platforms built inside the mountain, offering a unique close-up experience. Imagine a valley where waterfall tumbles from towering cliffs. That's the magical Lauterbrunnen Valley. Lauterbrunnen Valley is famously known as the Valley of 72 Waterfalls, making it one of the most beautiful valleys in the Swiss Alps. The most iconic waterfall is the Stauweg Waterfall, with a height of 974 feet, one of the highest free-falling waterfalls in Europe. The water turns into a fine mist before reaching the ground, giving the waterfall its name, which means the dust bowl. Lauterbrunnen Valley is enclosed by dramatic limestone cliffs, rising nearly 3,280 feet above the valley floor, creating a spectacular natural landscape. From the world's first rotating cable car to Europe's highest suspension bridge, Mount Titlis is packed with adventure. Titlis is one of the Switzerland's top mountain destinations, famous for its year-round snow, glaciers, and thrilling attractions. As the cable car slowly rotates, every passenger gets a front-row views of the Alps. One of the biggest attractions is the Titlis Cliff Walk, Europe's highest suspension bridge. Because Mount Titlis offers snow in every season, visitors can build a snowman or have a snowball fight even in the middle of July. Walking through Switzerland's Old Town feels like stepping into a medieval fairy tale. Switzerland's Old Town are famous for their cobblestone streets, medieval buildings, colorful houses, and century-old churches that transport visitors back into the time. With medieval architecture, colorful facades, historic bridges, and flower-filled windows, Swiss Old Town are amongst the country's most photogenic destinations. Many parts of the Swiss Old Town are pedestrian only, allowing visitors to stroll peacefully through the historic streets without traffic. Some streets and buildings in the Swiss Old Town have remained almost unchanged for centuries, making them feel like an open-air museum where history is part of everyday life. With its colorful flower boxes and centuries-old wooden structure, Chapel Bridge is the symbol of Lucerne. Chapel Bridge is the most iconic landmark of Lucerne and one of the most photographed attractions in the country. Built in 1333, Chapel Bridge is one of the oldest surviving covered wooden bridges in Europe. It has stood for nearly 700 years. The bridge was originally constructed as a part of Lucerne's medieval fortification, helping protect the city from attack while allowing the people to cross the Ries River. During spring and summer, the bridge is beautifully decorated with colorful flower boxes, making it one of the most picturesque spots in Lucerne. Despite being nearly 700 years old, Chapel Bridge remains a fully functional pedestrian bridge and welcomes millions of visitors every year, making it one of the world's busiest historic wooden bridges. Rising from the shores of Lake Geneva, Chillon castles look like something straight out of the fairy tale. Chillon Castle is one of the Switzerland's most famous landmarks and the country's most visited historic castle. Unlike many other castles, Chillon Castle was built on a small rocky island along with the shores of Lake Geneva, giving it natural protection from invaders. The castle is guarded as the important trade route between the northern Europe and Italy, allowing its ruler to control travelers and collect tolls. One of the castle's most fascinating attractions is the Gothic underground dungeon, carved directly into the natural rock beneath the castle. Because it is built directly on the edges of Lake Geneva, Chillon Castle often appears to float on the water, creating one of the most magical and iconic views in all of the Switzerland. Chillon Castle remains one of the Europe's best preserved medieval castles, allowing visitors to experience authentic medieval architecture. Carved into a sandstone cliff, the Lion Monument is considered as one of the world's most engaging sculptures. The Lion Monument is also known as Leuwendenkmal, one of the Lucere's most iconic landmarks and a powerful symbol of courage and sacrifice. The monument commemorates the Swiss guards who were killed while defending Louis XVI during the storming of the Tuileries during the French Revolution. The sculpture is carved into a natural sandstone cliff, depicts a dying lion lying on a shield, creating a deeply emotional and realistic work of art. From masterpieces by Van Gogh to modern Swiss art, Kunsthaus Zurich is a paradise for art lovers. Kunsthaus Zurich is the largest art museum in Switzerland, housing one of Europe's finest collections of paintings, sculptures, and modern art. The museum is situated in Zurich, making it one of the city's top cultural attractions. Visitors here can admire the works by legendary artists such as Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, Claude Monet, and Edvard Munch. The museum houses more than 4,000 paintings and sculptures. The expansion beautifully combines historic architecture with modern design. Visitors can relax at the museum's cafe and browse the museum shop for art books, postcards, prints, and unique souvenirs. Welcome to the place where chocolate's dream come true, the Lindt, home of chocolate. The Lindt, home of chocolate, is one of Switzerland's most popular attractions, celebrating the country's world-famous chocolate tradition. This chocolate museum features the world's tallest freestanding indoor chocolate fountain, with an height over 30 feet and holds approximately 1,500 kilograms of flowing chocolate. The Lindt, home of chocolate, is located in Kilchberg, just a few kilometers from Zurich. Here, visitors can learn how cocoa beans are transformed into delicious chocolate using modern technique while exploring the Switzerland's long tradition of chocolate craftsmanship. One of the biggest highlights is the opportunity to sample a variety of delicious Lindt chocolates throughout the museum experience. And you can taste as much chocolates as you like during the visit. More than just a zoo, Zoo Zurich is a world-class wildlife conservation and education center. Zoo Zurich is one of the most famous and modern zoos in Europe, home to over 380 animal species from around the world. It is the home for over 6,000 animals representing more than 380 different species, from tiny insects to majestic elephants. One of the zoo's biggest attractions is the Masoala rainforest, a giant indoor tropical rainforest inspired by Madagascar. Instead of traditional cages, the zoo is designed with a large natural environment that closely resembles each animal's native habitat. From luxury fashion to world-famous Swiss watches, Van Hofstrasse is the shopping heart of Zurich. It is one of the world's most exciting shopping streets, attracting millions of visitors every year. The street is linked with the flagship stores of internationally renowned luxury brands, including Rolex, Cartier, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci. It's also one of the best places to buy authentic Swiss watches. Beyond luxury boutiques, visitors will find Swiss chocolate shops, department stores, fashion boutiques, jewelry stores, cafes, and restaurants. It is consistently ranked among the most expensive shopping streets in the world, thanks to its prime location and prestigious luxury stores.
cheese fondue, the quintessential Swiss dish. A bubbling pot of melted cheeses like Gruyere and Emmental, combined with white wine and garlic, meant to be eaten communally by dipping cubes of crusty bread, raclette. Originating in the Valais canton, this dish revolves around heating a wheel or slice of raclette cheese until it melts. It is then scraped over boiled potatoes, pickles, and pickled onions. Rosti. Originally a simple farmer's breakfast, this flat-grilled cake is made of grated, cooked potatoes fried in butter until crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. It is frequently topped with a fried egg, melted cheese, or bacon. Swiss chocolate, world-renowned for its incredibly smooth texture. Switzerland perfected modern chocolate making in the 19th century through inventions like conching and milk chocolate, pioneered by brands like Lindt and Keiler. Zürcher Geschnetzeltes, a signature shredded meat dish from Zurich. It features tender strips of veal, mushrooms, and onions cooked in a rich, creamy white wine and gravy sauce, traditionally served with Rösti. Bircher Muesli. Invented by a Swiss doctor for his patients, this globally popular breakfast combines rolled oats soaked in milk or yogurt, freshly grated apples, nuts, and berries. Älpler Magronen, often known as Alpine herdsman's macaroni. This ultimate comfort food combines pasta, diced potatoes, and a creamy mountain cheese sauce, topped with crispy fried onions. It is uniquely served with a side of sweet applesauce. Bündner Nusstorte, nut tart, a classic sweet treat and specialty from Graubünden. It is a rich, short-crust pastry filled with caramelized, chopped nuts, usually walnuts, bound together with cream or honey. Saffron risotto, risotto al zafferano. Popular in the Italian-speaking Ticino canton, this golden rice dish is flavored with prized, locally grown saffron and often accompanied by luganige, Ticinese sausage. Chicken cordon bleu, a beloved classic featuring chicken, or veal, breasts pounded thin, stuffed with a slice of ham and gooey Swiss cheese, then breaded and fried to golden perfection.
So that's it from this video. Hope you find the video interesting and worth watching. Don't forget to like, share and comment the next destination. And do subscribe for more such videos.